Hello friends. So today's video in the learning latest technologies, I'm coming with the one technology that is embedded system. So basically, this technology uh, depends on the silicon material. We can see the processor, right? So in the processor, there is lots of things is integrated already. So if you can see. In large computer in the oldest day, now it is going to reduce to small computer, then laptop, then palm top, and now it's in mobile form. Okay, and in the mobile also it is going to increase its capacity and its capabilities day by day by researching with the other companies like Qualcomm. It is integrated with the AI chip, Nvidia and Infineon and a number of companies that is working on the semicon conductor material. Okay, so I'll show you some basic interesting things. So as our brain is working, so same thing. The people who is invented this embedded system technologies, it is invented everything just like a computer inside a chip. So there are two things. If we are working on embedded fields, so we used frequently microcontrollers. It's a brain of any device, any machines. Or we can say it is a decision making. As our mind is taking a decision, it is taking the decision. Same thing, if we are using the large scale application, so we are using the microprocessor. So depends on the application, how the application is going to build. According to that, we have to select microcontrollers and microprocessor. So currently I'll show you some boards because my background is from there and I'm working from long time in an industry. So lots of processor and microcontrollers I worked on it. Some I have in my home, so I'll tell you. So you can just at least know what is the technology and why it is required to know in our life, so that at least we should understand what is the technology is going on behind it. And now artificial intelligence are also coming. So the company who is building these chips, they are also integrating those AI things inside a chip itself. So one technology is there, that is VLSI. We will discuss that technology in some time. That technology is a generation of this embedded system, where the processor is going to create everything inside a processor that is going to happen. So that is directly integrated the AI, and they are creating the AI chip. So currently I have multiple boards. If you can see, this board is very small. If you can see this board, it is everything is there in this board. It has, if it is having the microcontrollers, Wi-Fi, and anything that can control any small application. So how it is going to control? So we have to make this chip as a programmable first of all. So to do this, company is providing some methods why we can do programming inside this chip, and we can do the programming and do, or we can take a work whatever we want to do. So this was a very small chip. Now if you can see, this is a little bit bigger chip. It's having multiple processor inside a chip, if you can see. So very small board, but it's very powerful board. In very like a large scale in application also we use. So this is, if you can see, there are two processor in this small chip itself. If you can see, there are two processor, and it's a very heavy processor. One processor is here, and other one is this side. This is two processor. One is main processor, other one is co-processor. So this processor itself having lots of calculation capabilities, and it depends on the application. We select these kind of boards to integrate our application, and with the help of required application, we have to select the board, we have to do the programming and make it workable as per our requirement. This is the other board. See, there is also having the processor here. This is created by some other company, but the technology is same, having one processor, and according to the companies, we have to read the data sheet, and according to that we have to develop the things. So where it is using and why it is using. So if you can see, in the world where the automation is going to happen, if you can see one example in the robot is doing everything. So who has given the instruction, hey robot, do this? So we are developing one portion, that is mind, and where we are putting this microprocessor or microcontroller to do some action on the basis of some inputs, from where it is taking the input. So it is taking the input from the camera and the sensors in the robotic arm or robotic face, and after getting these signals, this signals is going in the digital format into the processor, and we have programming inside the processor on this signal what we have to do. So in the output of this signal we have a motors that is responsible for rotating robotic hands, robotic neck, and everything whatever going to control. So this is the mind, or it's a controlling unit inside a robot. This is one example, and the other part, if you can see, the autonomous vehicle is coming in the picture, where we have to take this Infineon or other vendors chip, which is uh, like leading the technology, because in the one car, if you are talking about the one car, there is a multiple electronic control unit, and in one electronic control unit one board is there, that is mainly controlling by the microprocessor. So same thing it is happening here, the airbags is immediately opening while it is colliding with the object. So there is a real-time operating system we are putting while we are doing the programming. So immediately that the bags open in microsecond time. That is why we are calling it microprocessor or microcontroller, because it's understand the micro seconds, or we can say it's a nanosecond right now. So depends on the requirement. We have put lots of technology in a silicon chip. That is why we are calling it embedded technologies. So there is two things. Semiconductor material is there while we are creating a chip. We are providing intelligence by programming. Previously, it is conventional programming we are doing inside a microcontroller. Now the GPU, graphical processing unit, now in the tensor processing unit, because AI comes in the picture. So everything we are integrating. So TensorFlow library is also available for the embedded system. So TensorFlow is the library, it is provided by the Google. So that library also we are creating uh, with the help of Google libraries, and just putting inside a programming environment. Whatever we are doing inside a program, that program has to take that libraries, and we are doing everything with the help of AI libraries and the understanding and in their algorithm. Okay, so everything is doing very smart, and in the future also it is going to very smart, because the AI also going to increase its capability. So same thing, embedded system also will increase the power, the capacity of the processor will definitely be increased. So our handheld device will also be more powerful than current. So this is very small things on the embedded system. In the next video, we will come with other modules or other technology. Till the time, I am just logging off here. Please subscribe this channel and share this channel so that other people can also understand with the technologies. They can update themselves. Thank you.